Hi everybody, it's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today's video is a little bit different. Today is the 1st of September, which is the day that this beautiful new catalogue, the Autumn Winter Catalogue from Stampin' Up, launches. It's the first day that you can order product from this lovely catalogue. So a little bit of a surprise special video from me today, and I'm just going to go through the catalogue, and I just wanted to show you some of the gorgeous new products and highlight some of the bits that you might have missed. If you have shopped with me, you should already have a catalogue. If you haven't received one and you would like to receive one and you don't already have a demonstrator, do please just drop me a line and it would be my honour to pop one in the post to you. Okay, so let's open it and have a look. The first page, a bit different for Stampin' Up, is we have our hostess stamp sets. These are the stamp sets you can only order if you host a party that has sales over £150 or you place your personal order over £150. But this is a really gorgeous stamp set. I love this one. These have popped up as thank you gifts in the past, hostess sets. So if you shop with me, you may even receive one through the post the month after as part of your thank you gift pack. The next page has the Candy Cane Lane suite. There's quite a lot of coordinating suites in this catalogue. One of the things Stampin' Up are really good at is the way all their products coordinate together. This designer series paper, I've seen a lot of people using. It is really, really gorgeous. As you probably know, I'm not a huge DSP fan myself. I prefer making designer series paper looks using stamp sets, and I think this stamp set would be great for doing that. Also on this page, we have this real red ribbon, which I just wanted to show you because it is absolutely gorgeous. Can you see how pretty that is? It's a red ribbon with a white end trim, and it's a really good thick chunky size ribbon as well. That is really lovely, I think. Also, what Stampin' Up have brought out in this catalogue is some packs where you can buy just 2 of the Stampin' Up markers, which is a really good way of trying the markers without having to buy the full set of 10 that you do in the main catalogue. And we've also got some real red 12x12 cardstock. You can only buy 12x12 in multicolour packs at the moment, but with it being Christmas, real red is obviously a really popular colour, so it's good to see that Stampin' Up have brought back some 12x12 cardstock packs. We turn the page, and one of my favourite stamp sets from the new catalogue is here. This is Cookie Cutter Christmas, and it comes with a matching punch. And whenever you see this bundle and save sign in the catalogue, that means you can generally buy a stamp set and a punch, or a stamp set and a die together, and you'll save 10% off the price of both of them. This stamp set is really, really cute. Got it here. So you get the stamp set which have these gorgeous images in. So you've got a little Eskimo, a gingerbread man, a reindeer, Santa, and this one took me a little while to work out what it is, but it is this cute little teddy bear. And this is just a really lovely stamp set. I just show you this little reindeer that I made earlier. You can see him there, and I've stamped him twice and given him a really lovely red nose. And the matching punch makes punching that out super, super easy. And you also get the little bow tie and some hearts, and there's some circles to put the pom-pom on Santa's hat. But it's not just for Christmas. You may have seen people using it like this, and this little teddy bear I think is super cute for a child's birthday, a baby card, wedding, a baby shower, that sort of thing. How cute is he? So not just for Christmas, this one, but this one I think I'm going to be using a lot of. On the opposite side of this page is a few products I wanted to point out to you. This yummy little Christmas obviously had to go into my shopping bag. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you know I love making homemade Christmas presents, and a lot of them are food related. So this stamp set will be perfect for that. I didn't realise straight away, but these sort of whisks in this star shape, I think they're supposed to look like snowflakes, which I think it will look really great on with some sort of background stamping. So that is that stamp set there, so expect me to use that quite a bit over the coming months. Also on this page at the bottom you can see there's some glitter stamping embossing powder, and these are really beautiful. What I did just to show you how it works is this is the the KitchenAid stamp set from the Yummy Little Christmas stamp set. And I don't think there's going to be enough light maybe for you to see that sparkly, glittery effect. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. You can see how that embossing powder, I mean, I think I squealed when I saw this. I love embossing and I just love the glittery look for Christmas. So something lovely to pop in your shopping bag. Okay, the next page has what is possibly my favourite stamp set in the whole catalogue. My favourite stamp set that Stampin' Up have brought out for quite a while. It is called, if I can find where I'm putting it, here it is. Show you the stamp set and the catalogue page. It's called Star of Light. And it has these most gorgeous star stamps. And this swirl, I don't think it looks that much in the catalogue, but when you stamp it, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Let me just show you that. It is just a gorgeous swirly, starry swoosh. And it just looks fantastic with these star images. And I also really like the sentiments in this set. They're really lovely sentiments. And if the stamp set wasn't gorgeous enough, it also has these lovely little images which are great for creating stamp backgrounds, which you know I am a big fan of doing. So this one is a fantastic stamp set. And if the stamp set alone wasn't good enough, it comes with some matching thinlets, which are to die for. Let me just show you how beautiful these are. So you get some really intricate patterns, you get some regular sort of star shapes, various sizes. I have cut one out just to show you. This is cut out in gold foil sheet, and just look at the detail on that. So beautiful. And I mean, layered up over those swirls, you can see just how pretty you can really make some gorgeous effects. This, if this isn't the best-selling set in the whole catalogue, I will be very, very surprised. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to start showing you some projects that I'm putting together using this. Okay, this page, some really traditional sort of Christmas images, which I know a lot of people like. This is a beautiful thinlet to make this gorgeous Santa shape. Really beautiful. And again, you can buy the stamp set and the thinlet in a bundle and save a little bit of money. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Warmth and cheer. This Designer Series paper stack wasn't available for us demonstrators to buy actually, so I will be adding this to my list and ordering this very soon. I don't use DSPs a lot, but I do like the 6x6 stacks. I think they're really handy, and some of the patterns in here are just look to be beautiful. Again, there's some single markers you can buy there as well, a different colour pack. I haven't brought it with me actually, but in the bottom corner here there is a gorgeous embossing folder called Cable Knit, and it just looks like a jumper really. I haven't actually seen these sort of embossing folders before. They're really thick, so you only need to use one plate on your big shot when you are embossing, because the folder is double thick, so you get a really, really deep embossed image. So that is really lovely, and one I would definitely recommend popping in your basket. There are some really cute pictures and images here. These are beautiful. I think my daughter, she's into everything fairies and princesses and angels, so I think she has her eye on this set. Some gorgeous Christmas stockings that come in a bundle with some framelets. They will be, I'm sure, coming into my basket very soon. This stamp set and die set on page 16 is really lovely and very much bang on trend. The dies are designed to put some little holes around these stamped images so that you can then go back and do some stitching. If you look at this picture in the bottom corner, you'll see what I mean of how that works. Very much on trend that you can do that sewing around the stamped and then the dyed image. And there is a really cute little baker's twine pack here. I haven't actually used this yet, but you get gold, garden green and cherry cobbler baker's twine, which would be great for doing that stitching, but also great for general Christmas packing. This is a lovely stamp set as well. It's called Presents and Pine Cones. Again, it has some matching thinlet dies, a lot of bundles in this catalogue. So you, as well as being able to stamp these gorgeous fronds, you can also cut them out and make these beautiful images like you can see up here. Really lovely stamp set and die. It was very close to going into my basket. I'm sure it will make it before the end of the year. I've been playing with this set a lot. This is a really lovely one called Merriest Wishes. It's designed for making sort of tags or this sort of bauble look. Let me see if I've got one here. Here we go. This is one I made earlier. So the dies cut out the bauble shape and it's got this little hanging on it. So you can either use it for a tag or you can use it for decorating cards like this, make them into baubles. Really lovely stamp set. I've been playing with this a lot. I have a few projects coming up using this one. We'll just go back to the other page. I just want to show you these really cute little pine cones. Here they are. These are mini pine cones, antiqued pine cones. And look, can you see how beautiful they are? They've got that lovely sort of bronze look to them. They are really, really pretty. Okay. And there's also this ribbon pack, which is really good value if you want to buy 2 different colours of ribbon. So this is Cherry Cobbler and Emerald Envy, which is, I think Emerald Envy is going to be my Christmas green this year. I just love it. So if you want to buy 2 colours at a good price, that is a good pack to go for. Okay, how are we doing? Next page has some very traditional Christmas stamp sets on it, what I sort of think of almost as Victoriana, very traditional, and some cute little mouse images on the other side, great for colouring. This is a lovely stamp set which comes with some matching dies. I think that is really pretty. Again, sort of in between, I think, quite traditional, but there's something about it that just says a little bit contemporary to me as well. I think it's maybe this tree design has a little bit of modern twist to me. This is a stamp set that goes with the jar, the Everyday Jar framelets, which go with the Jar of Love stamp set, which have been a big seller from the annual catalogue. So if you have that, you can add that there. It's really, really gorgeous. You know I love punches and stamp sets because of the speed. 2 punch and stamp sets on this page. This is some bells with a matching bell punch. Great for Christmas, but also for weddings. And then this is great for making holly and bows. Really lovely. And again, a matching stamp set there. I love this page. Look at this little bun stamp set here and matching punch. So you can stamp out these little faces and then you can build up a hat to go on each of them. I just did one quickly. I'll show you the punch. That's the punch and the matching stamp set. Really lovely. And then this is just one I made earlier. Remember that glittery embossing powder I showed you earlier? Well, I've just applied it here on this hat. So punched out a little Santa's hat. How beautiful is that? And that can then, you can punch out Santa, stamp out Santa, and that will pop on his little head or on the little elf or even on our little Christmas moose. I do like this stamp set. It is going to be a lot of fun to play around with this. And also I think my daughter will love it. She'll love building up the different creatures and characters even. And also on this page are some really cute little, oh, if the lid will come off, some cute little jingle bells in red and silver, which would be perfect to go on the end of a hat or on some, you know, holly boughs or little bells at Christmas are perfect. And they do, if I can hold this one, oh, there we go. Don't know if you can hear that, but they do rattle. They do have a little bell inside. Okay. Project Life is something I really want to try and get into again. If you've got any hints on starting Project Life and being able to keep up with it while having children and a busy life, let me know, because I really like the idea of Project Life, but I've just never been able to keep up with it. Then we've got some project kits, and this one is, I think, going to be very popular. Tin of tags. It's very similar to the tin of cards set in the annual catalogue, but in this case you're making tags. So you can buy the tin, and it comes with all of these components to make 30 gift tags. And it also comes with this, what it also recommends you buy is this stamp set called Tin of Tags, which has some really good sentiments. I often find with Stampin' Up sets that maybe half of the sentiments I like, but I was looking at this the other day when it came, and I think I would pretty much use every sentiment in this set. I think if you're looking for a good Christmas sentiment set, you're not going to go far wrong with this one. You don't have to buy it with the kit, you can just buy the card set. I know a lot of people often overlook the stamp sets that come with the kits, but you can buy them just on their own. And that is a really good sentiments kit. And I love this snowflake as well. I mean, you could make a lot of cards and tags just from the kit, just from this stamp set on its own. There's then two other kits. This one links into that sewing theme that we talked about earlier. And then this makes these gigantic trees, which would be lovely decorations. These are big. I think the biggest one is over 30 centimeters high, so they're a decent size. And again, you can buy the kit and you can buy the stamp set separately. You don't have to buy both. The next few pages has some more contemporary colours, contemporary theming, more geared for New Year and party time, I think. These sequins are absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you these. How beautiful are they? They're just the colours that suckered me in with those. I think they're, as well as they're for any celebration really. I thought weddings actually when I saw the colour scheme there. This page continues sort of the party theme, and this page here has some great stamp sets and matching dies for making tags to go on bottles and other food gifts that you might be giving. These gusted bags here are huge. Let me just show you how big they are. See, so it's actually bigger than the catalogue. Can't actually fit in my shot. But they are designed to fit a whole bottle of wine, so they would be great for that. You can buy the set, or I think you could make some similar looks yourself, so I might be sharing some tips on how to do that soon. This little house die is proving very popular. If you're on Pinterest, you've probably seen it a lot. They are quite diddly, but they are incredibly cute. Some more really cute stamp sets as we go on. This is just lovely. Like if you know anybody that's into winter sports, that is just a gorgeous set. Then we sort of finish the Christmassy sets and we move into more autumnal ones. This is Petals and Paisleys, which initially passed me by, and then a lot of people started using it, and oh my gosh, it is absolutely gorgeous. These images are just so gorgeously detailed and so pretty. I can't stop using this. I've got a lot of ideas coming up of how to use this one. And after the Stars stamp set, this is probably my favourite stamp set in the whole catalogue. It is so beautiful. And if the stamp set wasn't beautiful enough, it comes also with some absolutely gorgeous framelit dies. Let me show you those. Like most Stampin' Up stamp sets and frames, these are designed so you can cut out these stamped images, but then there are also some really gorgeous ornate dies in their own right. Let me just show you this one that I punched out already. I mean, how beautiful is that? That is almost like, you know, you could get away with wearing that as an earring, I think. This is also a new product down here. This is the new copper foil sheets. And I just think they are beautiful. Okay, so expect to see those a lot over the coming weeks. Got some more autumnally stamp sets, and then we get into Halloween. Now, Halloween's not something I've ever really done much crafting on before, but now I have smaller children. Trick-or-treating is going to become a much bigger thing, so I think I need to start thinking about Halloween crafting a bit more. This is Cookie Colour Halloween. Coordinates with the punch that I showed you earlier that we were doing the reindeers and the teddy bears with. So that is a lovely stamp set if you are looking for a nice Halloween kit. And this one is also lovely. Again, this coordinates with the jar framelits from the annual catalogue. So now we're at the end. I hope you enjoyed that and found it useful. I'm really looking forward to sharing some projects using items from this catalogue over the coming weeks. So please, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. If I can help you order anything from the catalogue, please do not hesitate to get in touch. It would be my pleasure and my honour to help you. And as I said, if you would like a catalogue, just let me know and I'll pop one in the post to you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.